Hello and welcome back to Emperor of the Fading Suns and Playing Hardball. So now in our little mini-series here we are going to play the game. In the last episode we had looked at it. We are going to play Hawkwood, the house that is starting on a frozen world. Let's use the highest difficulty, which is ridiculous. We don't need the tutorials. Rebellion is on, Plague is on, although I'm not sure if we're actually even seeing that. Universal, let's play, so. And let's look like Alexius, I guess. So, and then. So due to the high difficulty, we don't have anything here, so we need to take negatives if we want anything positive, and I guess we will do that. So let's be decadent, because we are... After all, we are aristocrats, right? So frustrated consumers resort to black markets, which causes our tax revenues to decrease. We are decadent. Then let's say lose sales revenue with the league due to spending on useless stuff. Spendthrift, so we are so decadent that we are wasting our money like crazy. And then let's say tyranny, arbitrary use of law causes loyalty to decrease. No, I don't like that. We are not tyrants. But we're also not inbred or insane despotism. You discourage naysaying, research yield is decreased. No, I don't like that either. But we could have the church likes us less, right? An enemy in the church. So how about that? So that gives us three things. Disdains trade. Spendthrift. Revenue with the league. Like, I wonder, like, what's actually the difference between disdains trade, so we get worse prices when dealing with the league. Or maybe we are taking both here, huh? Then we've got four things. So, like, we are not the easiest people to deal with. I like this Battle Master. Armor bonus if a noble is in your stack. I like the warrior ethic. Units receive expert experience rating fresh out of bootcamp. That would be my personal tip. Like, if when you want to play this, definitely take the warrior ethic, because experienced units are much better than the green rookies. But of course, like, I mean, you can do it as a challenge or so. Charismatic leadership, plus 20 to planet unit loyalty if there is a noble present in the palace. And I personally like enlightened nobility, increases yield of research facilities because we want to get ahead. Yeah. So, although we know it's all about the industry as well. But yeah, I mean, like, we are too decadent. We are too decadent to think about that. So let's get going. And we are starting with the psychosocial engineering, because we have a plan. There's something special which is called the Tracker Legion, which we want as quickly as possible. The new patriarch is orthodox, and we produce an extra 10 research points because of enlightened nobility. So, and by the way, like, I don't know, we have sound, good. So because I do like the voices, and given the fact how old this game is, like, I feel the voice acting is actually pretty cool. So, these are our ships. We recall from the last episode, so this is Byzantium here. We've got our guys here. And oh yeah, by the way, we're putting someone on the freighter. Power Legion. This Power Legion, 2 Power Legions. They are all experienced here. And these guys, you go to orbit. And then you're flying, let's say, to Tethys. There, and by the way, there's someone here. This is the Imperial Fleet. They've got a Cadiz Dreadnought, a Vlad Cruiser, 2 Vlad Cruisers, destroyers, 3 destroyers, and 1 frigate there. With the frigate is even elite. Okay, so. And as we recall, yeah, this is what we want here. It would be good to have one of these positions. And I think, like, for the sake of this little let's look, we shall actually engage in diplomacy and see to it that we are offering someone our votes. Because then they get to allocate the positions. So then here, Byzantium, 1 armor legion. You guys can go here. Oh, they don't see more. Okay. What's actually their viewing range? Spotting is 5. 1, 2, 3. Well, it doesn't translate to the tiles, huh? By the way, our sect gives us a certain bonus there. Spotting +1, huh? Armor, sect armor is 5%. Ah, yeah. Unit pay is -25. Yeah, nice. Okay, then. So, and then let's have 1 armor legion that marches over here.
Unit spotted. Unit spotted.
And so we can look around. So they've got a destroyer and a battleship here. Orthodox and Brother Battle. Those are the sects there. By the way, like, do they have... we can't mouse over it to see the values, like why they have these bonuses, but well, whatever. So they've got a shock legion. There's an officer corps officers, so they provide a stay combat bonus for the army they are in. Oh yeah, cool. Here they've got PTS laser cannons. Oh, well, we would love some of those, right? Those are pretty good. Oh, they've got a violator. This is the violator. So we read this one, I think, didn't we, in the first episode? Well, so I think one guy who's running around should be enough. So then, on Delphi. So our situation is as follows, and that's the same for every start, no matter what house you prefer. You have to check that you have enough food. We have the problem due to the frozen world that we are not making, that we are not earning enough food, or we are not harvesting enough food. This must be one priority, but we also want a certain metal income. We don't even have a mine here, but we need something to gain income, right? So, and we have one solution, however. Despite our dislike of trade, the League has an agora here, and we can buy food for money. So, and we have our engineer there, and looking here, mousing over the metal, we see we have the 2 gems there. So we could actually put a nice mine, I think, like on the 18 here and on the 24, like there, here where this one here, there. I think that would be a good tile at 18. Not the best one, but then, although no, actually, we could actually have 2, maybe. 47, 1, 2. Like if we have a farm here, 1, 2, 1, 2, then we could have 1 mine directly here. Although that would only be 17. But then we would get everything here, I guess. So 2 gems and 1 trace, I guess. So let's go here. We can build a road. And then we can't get there, but we can be quicker by using an assault lander. The assault lander goes here. We're putting the engineer on the assault lander. Assault lander goes back to space. And then we're landing here on this gem. And we are unloading. And the engineer builds city. And then the mine harvests 7 metals, 25 trace, and 10 gems. So that's pretty good. Let's make them. Let's build the mine here. So, bam. Very good. First turn, 1 mine. And now we can have 47 food over there. So, I mean, of course, it's probably not the best location here. But I just want to demonstrate the game, of course, yeah. But on the other hand, like we can have the food here. So in principle, I think it's okay. Yeah, we are using the space pretty nicely here. So. And now we are producing gems, which we can buy or sell there. So, and also the tech That's fine. We've got one infantry legion here, so you guys go there,
Unit
because
spotted.
there is something over there, and we shall take that. And we've got an Atmos fighter, so we can use our fighters actually to look around.
Unit spotted.
Do some recon.
Unit spotted.
Flying there. Wait a second. So, they've got an infantry legion here, and they've got one merchant. So, I guess the merchant needs to be there so we can actually trade with them or so. And then we've got the Imperial Eye, as we know. So we have seen they might have more, but we have seen that they've got infantry legions and 2 PTS missile launchers there. Okay. And then
Unit spotted.
yeah. Oh yeah, they've got one artillery there, and then we have fuel here, right? So the thing here, it doesn't say exactly how many fuel points or whatever we have, but there is this bar up here. So let's rather fly back. We can directly go back to the farm. Or rather, no, we cannot go there. Let's fly back to the farm. I'm a bit afraid of losing our plane. But we could also fly like this here, right? Yeah, looking around some more. Okay, and then we are here. That's good, because they are prone to crashing down if we are not careful and we overlook them. And the game lacks a next unit option here. We cannot choose the next unit or so. It's horrible. Or at least I'm not aware. View stack, build units, and turn. No, there is nothing here. And that's actually very bad. So you would think that, no, not ending the turn. You would think that, yeah, there are some features here. So we've got a scout tank. So the scout tank can drive here. Let's drive around. So the scout tank shouldn't engage in battle, I guess. I mean, it looks good on paper. Direct fire is 5 accuracy and 40. But this thing is too valuable for us because with these scout tanks, we can actually check out our planet rather quickly. So where's the other one? Where was it? Here. So you. And then you're driving down here. So. And the more we know, we don't have to actually build our cities adjacent to the others or so. We can just take an assault land and land it on the best spots first. I mean, there's a certain risk, of course. There could be someone roaming around. Yeah, so there are ruins, as we have learned in the last episode already. And there can be active rebel armies or so. Yeah. So let's bring our tanks. All tanks, anti-air, why not? And the officer corps. You guys go here. But we want one unit in each. Like, and we could also, yeah, well, let's have also one noble. One noble comes along. Because we are the war masters. Battle masters. And then this Atmos fighter can actually fly around here and look around. Oh, there are ruins there. Okay, interesting. Very good. Can we actually look into them? No. Let's fly back to our mine, and then we can refuel here on the mine. Okay. Then, I guess we can use some planes then. So this infantry here. Like right now, we are not threatened by anybody around here, so we can actually be very, very offensive. So let's bring these guys here. One militia can go here, so no one can just go in there. You guys go on sentry. The militia and the clergy. So then our factory is there. We've got the artillery. Yeah, we don't need them here. So let's go here. and there. So and let's just check our tech. So psychosocial engineering. So this gives us the special forces, meditation, and so on. So that's the right thing, researching that tech. Psychosocial engineering, yes. So, and then let's look at the house. So I think financially, I mean, we are making a deficit of 1,000, but with the gems, we should be okay if we sell the gems. So, and once we take over the other towns here, then everything should be fine. And looking at the planet here, so we've got 2 towns here or cities here that are connected with the road. There's another one up there. Can we look up here? Actually, it's only thinly populated here. The 3 there. Is anything else here somewhere? No. Okay. Well, then we have space to expand. And then we need food. So we should build a farm. And here there is 57 directly adjacent there. So I think we should build a farm here. 1, 2, 1, 2. So it would be only here. So then we would have a 32. Yeah. Oh, we put the farm here at 54. But then 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, actually, it would be good to have a farm here as well, or an arboreum later on. But then, yeah, I think we built 2, 1 here and then 1 over there on the mouth of the river. That will be good. 2 farms then. So, palace, building. You can build an engineer that costs us 100 food and 100 metal, and we've got 250 metal. Building. And the shield. Yep, so that's our priority here. Those are actually good numbers. So we're going to build 2 farms first. And then the shield can build 1. Engineer build there. So 4 turns for the engineer to be finished. Then here we've got a lot of soldiers. These guys move like there. Oh no, that was actually here. Select all. There. So that's our army. And like the infantry legion. Let's have all of them. Go there, yeah. Can have several stacks. So I guess the league is not feeling threatened by the soldiers around them, I guess. I hope so. Then the thing is, the ships can land on cities, which is why we are landing our bulk cruiser here. That's our bulk, not a cruiser, a bulk hauler. These guys here. And then we are putting the artillery on them. And also our PTS missile launchers here, because these guys, they have green experience and they will desperately need some combat experience. So you guys are full. By the way, can we actually read it somewhere? How many we can load? Oh no, here. It's this icon here. So these 4 cargo pods mean that this one can have up to 4 units, or also, for example, resources that we could ship around. So let's go back there. And then we've got 1 more assault lander. You go down here on the shield as well. And then we could have 1 anti-tank gun maybe. Or maybe no, let's have the other artillery here, you guys, there. Because then we can pound them. There, artillery, more artillery. And then you guys land there as well. So, and just to demonstrate, our Vlad cruiser can bombard from orbit. So we know there is one artillery here. So, and our Vlad cruiser is actually experienced. They have expert level. Okay. Vlad cruiser. Clicking with left click. Let's attack. Do you want to attack or land? We want to attack someone. So choose hex to bombard. Here. Oh, we destroyed them. Nice. Combat done. So, and now we are doing the following. We are using our frigates to explore the surrounding areas and including, by the way, Pentatoy. So let's fly to, let's firstly fly to Pentatoy. We just want to look around. We have these guys here. We know the map now thanks to our freighter here. It was kind of a little bit risky here, but there could have been rebel forces. But then we still could have brought the other ships over here. So, and there we can see they have some civilization going here. Oh yeah, there are actually a lot of towns here. So I would think that one of these here must be the palace then, and they most likely have also a shield going. So conquering this one will not be easy. Because they can all support each other. So if we were to land here, or maybe attack from here, then they would bring an army down here and attack us, most likely. So, Tethys. While here, Pentatoy, now we can see this one. We want to start out with some isolated town. So this one would be a very good start. Here they've got 3 in a row. 3 cities, nothing else here, 3 there. One isolated one here as well. Okay, then it's not a super big planet. And then let's bring this frigate here to Ravenna. And by the way, like, we didn't have a map, right? So, like, Lim and Kainen, we've not been there yet. We lost our map of this planet long ago. We must send a ship there or buy the information from another party. Ravenna is actually, looks like a jungle world with a number of continents here, also 3. So I would think this might be actually a palace. And the gray color tells us this is actually controlled by rebels. So I would think these guys are here, which is actually not bad. This is a very small island, and they can defend this rather easily. There are also 2 connected here. 1 isolated one here and 1 there. Yeah. Yeah, so this would also be, this wouldn't be so bad here. But I think we are going to invade Pentatoy first, after taking control of the whole of Delphi here. Then the Vlad cruiser can stay here. We've got some guys here. And they could actually, should they? I think they can actually move over there, but this will take forever. Let's see, maybe we are quick enough. So it would take every X is 1 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns. Let's move out. Over there. So, and then here, we've got 2 anti-tank guns here. Let's bring them like these guys. Yeah, here. 1 militia. So we should have 1 unit. Oh yeah, here there are also more units here. Let's have the artillery and the anti-tank gun and the militia here. Moving around like so. So, and I think there should be 20 units maximum in 1 stack. So then we've got 16 units here already. And we've got 9 here. No, not 9, but 6. Okay. That's already more than we can attack with. So this means the other guys, they can actually move out to the other side already. And this anti-tank gun. You guys go here. But let's just keep 1 of these militia legions. on our cities here. Like, I mean, it's there is a certain risk involved. But there are no hostiles around, so only one. And then the others can make themselves useful. All of them, you guys go on sentry. We are keeping the nobles here. You guys go on sentry. They are on sentry. You all go into sentry mode. You two and you two. And then here we had this guy. You also go in sentry mode. In this mine, the guy is already in sentry mode. Okay, so. And then we can just move out over there. And I'm not sure, but they might have a range of 4 or so. And they will most likely build more units in this mine now. So I'm sure there was more military here than just one artillery piece, which we just destroyed. So we will have a fight on our hands. So that's all these units here. The problem with the game is you really need to remember where your units are and which ones you have used or not. Let's double check here on Byzantium. So they are on the way, okay. And then our fort can actually also go to sleep again. And then we should send a plane, not a plane, a ship, a starship, to collect someone. So, and then these guys, they can also help out. Yeah, or maybe actually like these guys here. Should we land them already? No, actually probably not. We can't get there yet. No, we're not doing it. No, we're staying here and stay flexible. Okay, then ending the turn. Not all of your units have been moved. Yeah, we know.
House Hawkwood.
Okay, thank you. Research of psychosocial engineering has been completed. Very good. And then meditation. Prana Bindu, parapsychology. We're researching this one. Cyberpilot, it allows cyberpilot, fractal metaphysics, Prana Bindu, and parapsychology. We need Prana Bindu. So, but how do I know this? I know this already. Exit, wait a second. Here, archive, that's the thing. Content, so here, no, that's also not it. Sorry. Cancel, wait a second. Oh, here, we lose 212 tax revenue because of decadence. We produce an extra 10 research points because of enlightened nobility. So, archives, military units. So what we want is the Tracker Legion here, because with these guys they are excellent. Yeah, so they are. I mean, it's not unproblematic because we are actually messing and meddling with people's DNA here, sort of. And the cool thing in this game, there is also psionics. So there will be very advanced units later on in the late game. And like this is these guys, they are light infantry, but Tracker tells us they have a very high viewing range, and they're also extremely cheap. And they are excellent units to garrison our cities with. And that's why we want those first. And they are also decent enough in a fight, so they will replace these militia legions here very nicely. The militia is very weak. Close range 3, accuracy, strength only 8. I mean, they are green behind their ears. So, and now let's look at space, at the space. Oh no, sorry. Let's not forget about the lab now. So tech, meditation, research tech. Yes. So there we go. Then you guys, you are moving at 6. Oh yeah, we could actually attack. Very good. So let's move out here.
Unit spotted.
And there is militia there, okay. And then you guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, crap. They couldn't attack. They couldn't help out. But on the other hand, wait a second. You, assault lander, you land here. And we deploy the artillery. Then let's go back to space. And then our bulk hauler will land here in the open, which is usually not good. We have chosen a location without a city. Our ship will take damage. Yes, we take the damage and we unload immediately. So we lost a little bit, but it's fine. So, and I think these units, they are enough. So, to take over the mine, right? So, doing it there. Assault, attack plus, defense minus. Because with the noble here and an officer, we have a lot of additional combat capabilities. So our defense should be okay. They've got hidden units there. Oh god. Who are these guys? Well, we just mauled them. So those were some rebels or so. Some rebel scum. And our noble gives us a retreat bonus, battle master bonus, noble accuracy bonus, noble agility bonus. Looks like it's overruling the officer there. And let's take a med tank here. Although no, actually we don't. We don't need to. So the mine is ours. We are gaining 17 metals and 17 trace right now, out of a maximum of 23 and 22. Okay, so then we can bring these guys back on the ships. Let's put the artillery first. And the PTS. So that was a very quick fight there. This artillery there. And where is it? Here, this one here. So, and then they can go back to space. And the bulk hauler. These two here, yeah, okay. So, and then we had used our assault lander here. So this guy goes there, and then we can pick up. We're landing here, and then we are picking up some tanks, I would say. Because none of them got actually damaged here. That's actually very good. We didn't suffer any casualties at all. Okay. Then let's take the officer first. One officer, and let's have one Wolfen tank. So they go on the assault lander. Assault lander. Going to space. There. And now, by the way, here our freighter with our armor legion. You are flying over here. And now that we're in space at Pentatoy, our frigate. We're taking a risk here. Let's look around. The frigate can land here in the snow. It is in Arboreum. Awesome. So we shall take this one first. Yeah, looking around. So we are landing here. It is a risk. If there was an army there, we would engage immediately in a battle. And as we are a frigate, we can only fight in space. So they would most likely destroy the frigate immediately if there were some infantry or whatever. Or take it prisoner, actually. But I think we can take the risk. But we shouldn't linger on the ground, yeah? Like, if we were to just land there and stay there, then they would attack with their ground forces. So, and they've got some militia here. We saw a militia, artillery, and anti-aircraft. Okay, so. And then we are doing the same thing over here, Ravenna, because we want some information. Yeah, we could. I also want to demonstrate something. So maybe they will have some anti-space weapons. So let's land here. And I'm going to demonstrate. Let's land here. So, or let's land here. We should see everything. And no matter, like, if one of these here is a shield. But I would think this is a shield. Yeah, that shields them here. But let's land here. So we are not landing on the shield, so I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, there. Oh, yeah, they're firing. They didn't hit us, though. Combat done. They missed, apparently. Attacker has hidden units. Oh, oh. Okay, so. Oh, the shield is up there, okay. So they've got a fort, and the palace is indeed here. We see one infantry legion. They've got a PTS missile launcher. So that's pretty nasty because then we are not going to be able to land here without being shot at by this PTS missile launcher. Oh, and they've got 2 of them, actually. That's why there were 2 instances of fighting going. Okay. And they've got a transport, a naval transport here. Weirdly enough, it is elite. Can't fight thou. Then let's get out of here. But now we have confirmed that this here is indeed a palace. And they have a shield. So this would be a nice place to take over as well. Then here, yeah, you guys are not landing yet. Let's firstly drive around with our scout tank, I mean the Greyhound here. Because we need information. You Greyhound, you can drive down here, looking around, checking the area. Any good spots for metal and harvesting? Yeah. Oh, well, it's a good spot there for food after all. 47. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Yeah. Actually, it's like slightly wasted, but it would be sad to waste the 47 food here. So I would think we would go on the 42 here on the ruins. So we need to clear the ruins and then we could build something here. According to my personal doctrine, that it's better to rather keep the stuff together and use up everything, even though it's not optimal for one city, but together, yeah, combining the stuff, we are ending up better, and that way we can also make more cities that are producing the resources here. So then you guys go here. Yeah, the militia legion could actually even go forward. You guys go here. Why is that? Ach, come on. Set all of them together. You guys all together. Maybe they will catch up or so. These 6.
Unit spotted.
You go over there. But I guess we will be quicker transporting them via spaceship, I guess. And by the way, we could go to the mine. Let's go here. Maybe it does something if there's the noble present and the noble talks to the miners, convinces them that now everything will be good. Also, this way we can actually pick them up from the mine. So we don't need to land in the countryside and the ship won't take any damage there. Yeah, we are going to land here and take over this town. Oh no, actually we are firstly landing here because then they can easier walk through. That's actually better. Yeah, there are actually no other towns. Here we've got the Atmos fighter. Then you are flying like, let's fly up here. Or maybe like this. Oh, there are more ruins. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we could. No, we are not attacking there. Oh, let's actually just fly like this. I'm still afraid of losing the plane. Like this, so. And the plane can crash. This one. Oh, there's more Exotica. That's nice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's fly one more. And then this is the maximum. So on the next turn, we need to go in here. Okay, it wasn't worth it actually. Just for one tile, but whatever. That's actually good to know that there is Exotica there, okay. But it's only a little bit. But it's still good that we have it on our own planet here. 2 up there. So I guess we could build a farm on the 12 or so. And the Arboreum should actually double that or something. So. Then here we've got these guys. No one is standing around. Being unproductive. However, oh yeah, here, let's look at our finances. Yeah, we are really losing money here. I don't want to change anything here with the money. So we are not increasing our taxes or so, but we have here, looking into our mine, we have 3 gems. And let's bring them over here. So they are in these containers, the cargo containers, and they have 6 movement points. And from here, we can bring it cargo. Oh, we should probably build another road here, huh? Yeah, let's not trust these guys. So maybe they would steal it or so. So let's go here. And the next time we can sell it. So that's, of course, quite a little bit on the micromanagement side, right? So that we have to do this stuff. And by the way, speaking of micromanagement, so the thing is here on Byzantium, this Power Legion. You guys look around. Some more, and now we see the forts and so on. So they've got stuff over there. We know they've got all these PTS missile launchers and so on. These guys, they can actually go around like this. Or you go here actually, and then you guys have more movement points, and then you go here. We can't see more than this here. Okay, and then. Let's go to diplomacy. Vow. The Vow have no use for your technology. However, we will give Firebirds in exchange for map information. Firebird is the currency. Are you interested? Yes. Click on the map planet to give to the Vow. Byzantium. The Vow will give you 960 Firebirds for your map of Byzantium to acceptable? Yes. So, like, not sure if we are actually traitors to humanity now, but the Vow, well, they won't invade, right? But they are down here. Vrilna, or maybe only Vow, not sure. We don't know anything about these planets, except for that they are there and they have the name. At this point, at least. And actually, like, we don't really need our Vlad cruiser here. And I feel that we actually might do a little sortie toward Chernobog. Or we could do the following. Let's try something. Here, our Vlad cruiser. Let's attack. And let's bombard. Like, we don't see anything here. But let's bombard them. There. Attackers hidden units. Defenders hidden units. Oh, yeah, here. We saw something. We see that they've got an anti-tank, anti-air gun, I mean. Nice, and we destroyed it. Very good. Defenders hidden units. Oh, beautiful. Okay, then. So also, this way, our ship gets some experience here. So, not bad. And next turn, we can actually land there. Good. So that's that. Our freighter has arrived with our armor legions here. All these guys have moved. We are about to sell our gems. Then let's end the turn. Oh yeah, no, wait a second. Here, diplomacy. Celestra. Give me a tech. You have something. How about microbiology? Choose. And I will give you also tech. We don't have anything she doesn't have. But then how about I will give you votes at the next election. And if I get elected, I will give you a ministry if I am elected. You can become the garrison commander on Stigmata. Done.
Message sent.
Lucinda, do you have any tech we could like? Yes, physics. Very nice. And I would give you psychosocial engineering for the physics. How about that?
Message sent.
Salandra, do you have any tech? Yeah, you've got meditation, which we are also, like, they are actually ahead with the tech here. Or you, Sarah, what do you have? They don't have any tech that we have, that we don't have. Okay. So this is physics for psychosocial and Celestra, microbiology. Oh, by the way, sorry.
Message sent.
Let's tell her I will give you votes at the next election if you do this. Physics.
Message sent.
Yeah, and by the way, no, sorry, wait a second.
Sent.
Lucinda, I will give you a ministry as well. Like, I would make you the Imperial Fleet Commander. If I become, like, I don't want, we are not becoming the regent. But I think it would be nice if the others get that. So let's do it like this.
Message sent.
And so this is microbiology and physics.
Message sent.
Salandra, you have, yeah, we are working on meditation ourselves. So I did psychology, the vow, psychology, and symbiote psychology. So I guess they started out with the with one of these ancient knowledge caches or so. And by the way, you notice that I kept the guys on beginner's level, and that's actually recommended because that makes things easier for the computer controlled enemies, the noble houses, and otherwise they will fall behind very quickly. We will see it. Let's just wait for this. And the next turn we can do something with them. But by the way, the League, yeah, no, they have no money in the Watchers. If the League is actually accumulating really a lot of money there, they will at some point proclaim a republic or so, and then things will become very, very dangerous and hard, because then they are getting more aggressive and so on, and they will have huge fleets and so on. But it's also a nice challenge then. So we could also actually secure a loan with them, but let's rather sell them some gems. The church, give me, no, it's fine. They can vote for whoever they want. Let's end the turn here, because no one can do anything. So
House Hawkwood.
There, we lose 238 tax revenue because of our decadence. The symbiotes have captured a city on absolution. That's up here, we remember, right? That world. I accept your terms, microbiology, and I'll give you all my votes at the next election, make you the garrison commander. Oh, nice. Didn't expect that, and she doesn't want to. Okay. Well, then we need to vote for her. Okay, then. And we produce 10 more research points. So Li Halan. All right, microbiology. Then we shouldn't offer anybody our votes anymore. But Lucinda, tech, physics, give you tech. How about microbiology? And I would make you the Imperial Eye.
Message sent.
And Salandra. Oh, they can make hospitals, pharmaceuticals, genetic manipulation. So hospitals are important because with them on a planet, the outbreak of the plague the probability of an outbreak can be reduced, and units that are suffering from something, and you can pick up something in ruins, they can be healed in hospitals. So that's not to be underestimated, but it's maybe not our highest priority. So we want genetic manipulation. That's the road to get the arboreums. So let's get that. Pharmaceuticals. And how about, oh, we don't have anything to give. Okay, then I would give you a ministry, the Imperial Fleet, if we are getting elected. And I would appreciate it. And I will give you a planet map of Byzantium.
Message
Done.
sent.
And by the way, speaking of Byzantium, here our power legion, our armor legion, I mean. You guys move like
Units
here,
found.
look around some more. So, and we can see, by the way, Byzantium is a massively urbanized planet here, right? So everything is planet, and we see a lot of structures there, but we are not wasting our planes or our spaceship right now. So you guys can go back to our fort. Both of them sentry. And by the way, we have 328 food on the planet, so we need to bring them more food. Or find the League, but we don't have any planes, ships right now. So then here, Pentatoy, our frigate, can still land somewhere. So this here is an arboreum. That's great. We want that one first. These are 2 here. There are 3 here connected. Is there anything else that's isolated? Didn't we see something that's isolated? Another single one, yeah, here. Let's land there. Yep, we know that our ship doesn't have landing capabilities, and we will damage it. It's a mine. But it's just plain. So let's get out of here. A mine. We saw something. They have just some militia and artillery. Let's get out of here before they can react. So. And I think we know enough about Pentatoy now, so we can actually start an invasion over here with these 2 there. 1 mine and 1 arboreum, which is great because then we would produce enough food to support the troops that we have on the planet. And with the metal from this mine, we can also build some more stuff here, which is good. So then this frigate, you guys fly back here. Oh no, let's fly to Holy Terra, because we are looking at the let's play. Holy Terra. This is Earth. We can see vaguely, South America, North America, with some cities here. Europe, there's a puny little island here. What could that be? And then we've got Africa here. This is Africa. We can see it a little bit better on the mini-map there. The Middle East. It could be that the Middle East actually has the palace here. It looks very much like the palace. Asia. Yeah. And then down here, another little continent with 1 town there. 1 city. And that is Holy Terra. So. Where the church. Here, this is the church. They've got an assault lander. Oh, well, what is the church doing on our turf? They've got 2 Vlad cruisers here. Well, let's hope they're not causing any trouble there. So, and then you guys, you drive around here to look around. Do we see something? Like, okay. Yeah. I mean, we do have some food potential here. 58 there on the corner. And then these guys marching ahead. This group moves there. Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter where they go. These soldiers, you go here. This Atmos fighter can actually check out the area here. And then like this. So, and then we should have enough fuel, right? And here, oh yeah, this looks bad. Oh, here, the number, like there's 0, so it would probably mean that this one would crash if we don't bring it back. So, there it is. 2 more turns until our engineers are done, and our food is dwindling, but it should be okay. And by the way, here now, our gems. What is our money doing? We have only one, our estimated total will be 1,500. And then here the gems. We have four gems now over here. Oh, no, actually, let's sell these ones first. So here, going to the Agora, and we are getting 415 per unit of gems. But the prices, oh god, are selling. No, sorry, it's just 212. Okay, selling. And then these gems go there. Yeah, we need a better road connection here so we can directly sell it. And we will rather build more engineers to expand our economy, because we know it's the economy, stupid, right? So, and then we've got you guys, and you guys, and you guys to land. Delphi. How do we know there's a farm here, by the way? Oh, because we shot them. Oh, that's a good way to find out what they are. Oh, that's actually perfect. So we are taking over the farm here. Landing there. Would you like to unload all of your transport? Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. These guys, they got a little bit damaged there. But it's fine. So then you, and you are going back to orbit. And then this freighter and this bulk haul, or only the bulk hauler. You go here. You land back on our new mine there. Because then we can also repair it. Because here the healing rate is slightly increased on a city, of course. And you are bringing our noble, or the noble is actually experienced now. That's good. And by the way, wait a second. Our nobles here. Oh, here. Our noble got experience. That's good. Let's bring the noble. Like, it would probably be a good idea if the nobles have a lot of combat power, because then they can't die so easily. And let's bring the Wolfen here. There, good. And then here, the freighter. You can also land here. And then the freighter gets the smiter. And actually rather the infantry. There. And here, by the way, here we see the regular freighter has 2 cargo slots here. So we can transport up to 2 units. So they stay there. Then back to space. Got 1 assault lander. And the assault lander... Yeah. Now let's actually land here. And we are collecting the tornado as well. So, like that. And these guys. Yeah. We have 1 more assault lander. You go here and you are collecting them. Anti-tank guns. So, and we noticed that I didn't build any military units, right? But we have so many that we can actually complete a full stack of 20 without trouble. Here, scout tank, you're driving around some more. These guys, they have used their movement points. The plane has to stay there. This plane did a good job looking around. And then we've got 10 units here. Like, I mean, we do have the element of surprise right now. And in this farm, they have a little bit of stuff. Let's bombard them some more with our Vlad cruiser. Attack the farm. Bombard. bombard. Oh, this time no effect, okay. But yeah, like, I mean, now there's a risk that they are sending in units from up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I think, and I want our guys to get more experience from the fighting, of course. So we are actually waiting for more troops. I mean, we would win this most likely without casualties, but I want some more units to get experience there. Which is why we are waiting for the troops to come from here. All our tanks and so on. Next turn we will attack. And also I want the noble to be present as well. And then here we've got a lot of infantry. These guys, they can actually go here as well, by the way. Moving along. Good. So then the lab. And by the way, we want to have another lab as quickly as possible as well. So we can increase our research output, although it's getting expensive, as we can see here. I know it doesn't say, but our finances actually. Finances. The lab costs 525 Firebirds. So, okay. Yeah. So, and I guess that's that. On this planet. Here we've got our frigate. And we got shot at Ravenna. But now we know there's a palace here. But let's look around some more. We're landing. And let's find an isolated town now. This one looks good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe let's land there. Okay, we got some more damage there, but this is a mine with gems. Getting back to space. And like our units are repairing themselves each turn, so it's fine. Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect. And let's hope that no one is actually attacking us. I mean, the rogue factions, they also have their their space forces as well. But yeah. So then let's end the turn. We did our diplomacy. And by the way, oh yeah, we should end the episode. So not all of our units have moved. That's fine. So here, research of meditation has been completed. Awesome. Meditation. Then Prana Bindu. And this here gives us the Tracker Legion. Let's research this one. And we lose 239 tax revenue because of our decadence. I accept your terms. Physics, technology, and we give her microbiology and we will make her the Imperial Eye, okay? I reject your terms. Okay, pharmaceuticals. And we gain another 10 research points for our enlightened nobility. Okay, we've got physics. That's great. For the microbiology. Okay, so... Well, and what happens next, we shall see in the next episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. We're continuing in the next one. Check out the playlist. And then we're continuing here on our ice planet. And we shall see what's going on here. Oh yeah, the merchant. No, here, that's Holy Terra. So that's the church. So they are flying past our planet. So nothing happened here. Oh, yeah. Oh, here. Oh, they've got infantry and an officer. And we see anti-tank guns here. So they brought someone from up here, apparently. That's interesting. So they are not totally passive, which is kind of cool. And we can bring... Yeah, actually, I think we are bringing our own infantry here. These guys, they are all green boys, and they need some combat experience. While here, yeah, we have our noble and everybody. Yeah. All right. So, but what's going to happen next, we shall see in the next episode. See you then. I would appreciate your like if you enjoyed this one here. And if you haven't done so yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so never miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. And as always, the comment section is all yours. What do you think of this game? If you're a Warhammer fan or a fan of Dune or a fan of Panzer General or something, then there are certainly elements here that should actually, you know, help you with something that you like, scratch certain points, you know, that like certain itches, so to speak. And for me, you know, I really enjoy this one. I mean, of course, it's not a competitive game anymore. On the other hand, there are no games like this one here that combine a space layer and a full X4 exploration, exploration and economic thing with diplomacy and everything. So that's a cool thing here. I just wish the graphics were better and it would be more modern. We had some more options and certain things would be more convenient. But I still think that's a super game, especially if you consider how old it is. So, and that concludes today's episode. And by the way, as always, in the end of this little Let's Look, I'm going to collect my shared thoughts. See you then in the next one. Just check out the playlist. Bye-bye.